So this is the Moto E3 Power. Now I won't take much time. Let's roll the intro and get on with the unboxing and my initial impressions. Opening up the box, we see the smartphone sitting right at the top. So since the product is out, let's see what we have here. So this is the E3 Power. Back side of the phone has a very simple look to it with the camera module at the top middle. The noise cancellation mic lies right above to the right and the classic Motorola dimple right below the module. The camera is an 8 megapixel camera with an LED light right below it. The plastic back has a certain texture onto it which adds a certain amount of grip to the phone. Removing the back panel exposes a 3500 mAh battery, dual SIM slots and a memory card slot which supports up to 128 gigs over the inbuilt 16 gigs. Moving towards the side, the right hand side has the volume rockers and the power key, leaving the left side absolutely empty. On the top we have the headphone jack and the bottom supports the micro USB port for charging. Moving towards the front, we have a 5-inch 720p HD display with great color reproduction. The display seems to be quite promising at first and there are no light leaks from any side of the display whatsoever. The only complaint I have with the display is that it isn't bright enough. This may cause a little bit of problems while viewing the screen in outdoors or under direct sunlight. On the front, at the bottom we can see the single front firing speaker, and on the top we can see a 5 megapixel front facing camera, the earpiece and an unnoticeable LED notification light on the right. Other internal specs of the phone include 2 gigs of RAM, 16 gigs of internal storage, expandable up to 128 and 1 GHz quad-core MT6735 processor. I was pretty impressed to see the phone running on Android 6.0 right out of the box, which not quite necessarily is a good thing. I hope this gets the latest Android update sooner than most of the smartphones out there. Most likely looking forward to the 7.0 update before I release the full review. If you want to see the full review, make sure to stick around with BigBadroid by clicking that subscribe button down below. Also in the box is a standard USB wall adapter that seems to be a fast charger at 5.2 volts at 2 amps, a micro USB cable, very poorly built pair of earphones which will break after a few hours of usage I guess, some paperwork and a screen protector. Jumping back to the phone, the build is entirely plastic and it is very well built. It weighs a decent amount but it doesn't bother much. The cameras till now seem to be good. The back camera can capture good balanced colors, but on the contrary, the front camera seems to have a rather softer picture profile that tends to overexpose on brightly lit areas. Since these are only the initial impressions, I will have to go into a lot more detail before making a final judgment about the entire device, let alone the camera. But I do expect an amazing battery life from this phone because there is nothing very heavy in terms of specs, so the battery should pull it off very easily and perform like a giant. If you have any questions that you want me to answer in the full review of the device, make sure to leave it as a comment down below. If you think this video was worthy, please give it a big thumbs up and also share this video with your friends. Once again, stay subscribed and don't miss the full review of the Motorola Moto E3 Power, and I'll catch you guys later.